Welcome back to SoulBlazer everyone, I'm Marcus, and last time we started exploring the underground dungeon here in Grass Valley and went pretty much halfway there. We had to turn back because of an elevator not working. So now we go here, no other enemies have respawned because the monster layers have been destroyed. Only those slimes occasionally jump around out of nowhere. And now that the elevator works, we can restart and explore the last part of the dungeon and see if we can actually complete this area. Markus released an old man, which doesn't look that much old to me. He still has brown hair and all. If he's old, then he's aged like fine wine. Let's keep going with these enemies. I don't think we're gonna see any new enemies now for this place. Please come here. Okay. Markus released a goat. A goat and an entire fence. Probably a farm. Okay, now the road through here is closed. At this point we might as well abuse magic that allows us to shoot through walls to basically get rid of monsters early. Is there anyone else? Yes. Perfect. Let's keep going up here. Oh my god. I hate these turrets. I'm terrible at shooters, so anything that fills the screen with projectiles is gonna give me anxiety. Markus released a tulip. Unfortunately, those are also enemies that respawn all the time. Markus released Lisa. You hear some light snoring coming from inside the house. Huh. So when he's sleeping, huh? Well, now I know what I have to do. But before we go back, let's continue exploring. Let's see you're inside. Can you please come here? Okay. Markus released an architect. Yeah, this game is a bit limited on the sprites. Although I think all these effects with the village coming back and all the buildings returning, I think this is a Quintet trying to flex a bit. This is still an early game after all, but yeah, keep shooting. Keep shooting right next to me. I'm sure sometimes you will actually manage to hit me. Oh, damn it. Okay, now they're both gone. Markus released the tool shop owner's son. Markus released Ivy. Okay, some new places that we can explore. There's gonna be a bit of backtracking between the dungeon and the village. Especially after there are some items that can only be available very late into the game, so this is something that we're gonna have to organize neatly so that we don't waste too much time with me going back and forth all over the place. But for now, it's a very simple story. These flying insects are annoying. They move very fast, so they can pretty much go all over the place. But if you keep the the perfect distance, they will pose no issue whatsoever, especially since there's only one monster layer at a time in this place. And you might be wondering how much is the hitbox with this sword, and the answer is quite big. This sword almost feels like a 3/4 circle with your character. There are times where you really feel like you're eating an enemy that's staying right behind you. Markus released the goat. Which also helps in making this game feel a bit easy and your character feel way too much powerful than what it should probably be. Yeah, keep going. Keep walking into your doom, guys. I'm just gonna stay here, sticking my sword out like this. Not even have to press anything. Okay, at least now we have some projectiles to avoid. Oh, one day I will stop pressing the wrong button. Markus released Tulip. Another flower that we can talk to. And this place that we depleted the first time. Good, stay there. Don't off-screen me. Don't go off-screen. Perfect. I took a bit too much damage here. Oh, and yes, another thing. Be very careful when you're using projectiles, because especially with the fireball, the magic will travel in the same direction that you are facing. So if you decide to shoot magic and then start moving to dodge something else, make sure the fireball has already started its trajectory travel before changing direction. Otherwise you're gonna shoot all over the place rather than the direction you want to hit. Markus released an old man. You hear a man screaming inside the house. Ah! A ghost! A ghost! Hope you enjoy my bad dubbing, guys. I'm not a voice actor. So now I think we are pretty much done here. Let's see. We only have one layer remaining, which is the one right down there that we cannot reach at the moment. So let's go back, because I think there's something that we need to do at the village. This is the hearth, the underground castle. Heart of the underground castle. You may meet many monsters that cannot be defeated with that sword. You will be able to save those creatures once you return with the correct sword. Would you like to return to Grass Valley? I wanted to go, not to stay. Damn it. I keep making mistakes. I am a professional, I swear. Okay, now that we are back here, let's start talking with everyone else that we brought back to life. The dream rod you possess is a magical stick that enables you to look into dreams. Equip this stick when you wish to speak with someone who is sleeping. Someone was sleeping in a house, so let's go there. Hey, you look like you will be good at crab walking. Try it. You don't know how? Just walk while pressing either the L or R button. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. When you hold the sword out with L and R, you can basically strafe. It's fine if you really want to turn your character into a spaceship and just go with the magic, but I honestly don't remember taking the advantage of this very much. But we'll see later. Also, I am Earth, so let's go back to our surrogate mother here. Just walking around doing nothing. Yeah, I know. Stay here and rest. And all our life has come back to full. So let's take advantage of our free healing here and our free medicinal herb here, which I already have equipped, so I don't need it. I'm helping my mother. Do you like to buy some goat's food? Do you want to know how much it costs? Well, how about $1 billion plus tax? How about you go grab a stick? I'm terrible at improvising insults. Teddy! I'm sorry, I will give you one for free. Markus received a bag of goat's food. Might come in handy, there are lots of goats in this village. Speaking of, here they are. Let's see. I wonder why people live in such small houses. Can you believe the village chief was swallowed up in one of the paintings in the house on the hill? No, I didn't know that. That seems interesting. Oh, you have some food from the tool shop. I promise to tell you a secret if you will give me the food. Sure. Thank you, I will tell you a secret. If you wish to get inside the painting, you must equip an item which used to belong to the painter and touch the painting. Well, I have other things to attend to, so I will see you later. Let's follow her and see where she's going. Yeah. A painter swallowing in a painting. We assume it can actually enter said painting with a brush. Let's see where things develop from here. Hey, give me my food! You just eat. You just eat the food I gave you. Don't be such a glutton. Okay, before going talk to Lisa, let's see if there's someone else that we need to talk to. There's an ivy here that leads to a cave. Oh, that's where we got the armor earlier. There is nothing here. Let's talk to the architect and the guy who was freaking out in the house. My name is Gaudi. I am an architect. Huh. I built all the houses in this town. Come back later, I will show you something. So yeah, Gaudi, this is another thing that Quintet really likes, mentioning historical figures. See the guy here walking around. Hey, this was painted by Dr. Leo. A strange face has appeared. It's terrifying. Let's watch the painting. There is a picture of the village chief in the painting. He appears to be sad. Let's see the tulip here, what it has to say. I wonder we place the boundary between the dreams and reality. Sometimes things that happen in dreams come true in reality. Another hint for the use of the dream rod. And some of you might have already guessed, but Dr. Leo, as we have Gaudi and we have historical creatures, the historical figures, Dr. Leo is meant to be Leonardo da Vinci. This girl is sleeping, so let's equip the dream rod and then talk to her. Markus placed the dream rod on the girl's head. Oh, we are back in the underground dungeon. Daddy, where are you? Let's interact with this. A voice full of sadness came from somewhere. Lisa, you must have everything you know to the person in front of you. They will also need my paintbrush to continue on. Daddy? Is that you? Where are you, Daddy? I miss you so much. There was no answer. Who are you? Why am I here? Oh my! Who are you? Get out of my house! Whoa, don't need to be so rude. Wait, I'm sorry for yelling at you. Please come back and listen to my story. I had a very strange dream. It was about my father and someone who looked just like you. My father told me to give you his paintbrush, to you and tell you all I know. The brush is all I have left from my father. I hid it somewhere. When you come back to me with that brush, I will tell you all I know. Okay, so as we saw earlier, we while we were in our dream, we were also back into the dungeon. So there is a new road that's open for us. So let's go there right now, since there's only one monster lair remaining, so it will be a very short trip. And we're back. As you can see now, the road is open down here. We can reach the final monster lair, so now the dungeon is completely cleared. Markus released an old man. We have a new NPC to talk to. The remaining for the underground castle is 0, so now the dungeon is done. And inside this chest is Leo's brush. So now all that we have to do is go back to Grass Valley, so I'll see you there in a few minutes. And we're back to Grass Valley. So now let's go talk to that person I rescued earlier. Oh, and now the village has some walls here. Those weren't here before. I love seeing all the little details they had, as long as you keep rescuing people. Damn it! Since losing my wife to an illness, I noticed a goat hanging around my place. I was so lonely, I decided to keep the goat as a pet. There's no goat here at the moment. Maybe we have to rescue her later. And now that we have the brush, let's equip it and go talk to Lisa here. Oh, you have found my father's paintbrush. I will now tell you what I know. One day, as I returned from shopping, I found a note. Lisa pulled out the note and began to read. Lisa, I won't be able to see you for a while. If you have any problems, please see the village chief. Take care of your friends. Turbo the dog. Lou the dolphin. Gnome the snail. And Mary the doll. The animals mentioned in the letter were once my father's pets. I don't understand what he's trying to say though. I know you're a complete stranger, but will you please search for my father? No worries. I think this will be rather important for my quest. So now that we have the brush, we can go back to the house on the hill, and if we interact with the painting, we will retract into it. And here we are. This is a new dungeon that we have to explore, but that will have to wait for next time. See you then, when we go to the second dungeon of Grass Valley, and maybe we'll see all this place to the end. We'll see. See you then.